An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get into the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? One of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling Grand Slam, Kurt Angle.
You can tell Punk has been looking forward to this match, this chance to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Yeah, for years, CM Punk has dreamed of this moment. What a notch in Punk's belt a win here would be.
The only gold medalist in WWE history, the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle.
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing their respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it.
And now, if this can get slapped on, Punk might not be able to tolerate.
And he very quickly counters. It's CM Punk versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. Angle's final match at WrestleMania. His final match ever in WWE.
Big time height on that kick.
And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions.
Wait, trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Expertly applied triangle.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
And he...
able to free himself from the triangle.
Oh! And Kurt Angle is stepping up.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
And just look at all this rent. Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it. Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle's ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from a classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole.
Now a move being made. Angle taking over with a submission.
CM Punk able to free himself of the triangle.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get a little bit of distance.
Just rubbing salt in the wound now. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk on the wrong side of Angle's technical expertise here.
Heading back into the ring now. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Trucking that leg, and the submission is sunk in. The leg is only getting cinched in deeper, struggling to force a break.
This is the time to scratch. Gotta find an escape. There it was.
Getting put against the turnbuckles. Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
If there was ever one last time for Kurt to put the pedal to the metal, it is...
Angle with a spectacular single leg into the ankle lock. This does not look good. Angle may have it.
Corey, look at how tight this is locked in.
All the pressure on the ankle. This might be too much. Just calculating how to escape here. And Punk able to break the hold.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
And launches him into a buckle bomb.
Kurt Angle showing why he's a wrestling machine, Olympic gold medalist.
Angle has the advantage over Punk, and he's putting it to good use.
Oof! Caught a back elbow for that trouble. Oh, sent flying with the monkey flip.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
And as he stumbles up, he has no clue where he is. Kurt looking to embarrass his opponent.
Check out the springboard. Misses the target.
He has hold of Punk.
What an exploder.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Kurt's doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
pulls, fully adding insult to injury there. Airborne!
Missile drop kick.
Opponent down. Angle can do what he wants and locks in the ankle lock.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
Taking him to the corner now. Angle gets out of the way.
Northern Lights! Olympic-level offense from Kurt Angle.
Punk needs to find a way to reverse his fortunes.
And he found an opening to fire back.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open. A stiff blow to the back of the head. Opponent hoisted up.
From behind, Angle slam.
Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him.
Oh my God, in the spine. That'll make your legs go numb. And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Cole. Hold on here. Punk getting put into a submission.
The figure four doesn't get more classic than this. Look at the pressure here. Desperately, swinging wildly, able to break the leg lock. And gets sent right into the corner.
And he's able to... Angle just punishing his opponent here. And slaps.
And close enough to be under the rope. Submission hold broken.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now, to say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be ending all of Kurt's built-up pain.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
And I don't see Angle relenting anytime soon.
From the top. Elbow drop.
And no matter how we got here, this is a match that...
Way too long. Diving moonsault.
Angle waiting for the perfect moment to strike Punk.
Angle just punishing his opponent here. And
Good work getting to the ropes.
Which ends the submission attempt. Oh, kick connects.
well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Kurt Angle attacking like a madman.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
With the counter. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. Arm drag, simple yet effective way to get out of a predicament. We know what's racing through his mind. Check out the springboard.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Every time I think this one's over, Punk or Angle gets back up, keeps going. What an astonishing display from these two warriors.
Propping him up in the corner.
Punch right to the face. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Unrelenting attacks from Kurt.
Northern Lights. Turns around Angle's move. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Check out the springboard.
Quick thinking right there. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
He's able to reach the ropes and force the release.
Wow, and now Kurt's wearing a crimson mask.
Big counter by Angle. Angle finally creates some more offense for himself.
But he needs to act fast if he really wants to change things in his favor.
Angle is like a machine right now.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
Oh, he had that scouted. Oh, man.
Working a twist and tear everything.
And the ropes break the hold.
And Kurt is really playing it up for the WWE Universe.
Like a human leg press.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Sent right into the corner. He's locked up here.
What a suplex.
And Kurt Angle is stepping up.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Attacking with full force. Punk avoids the attack.
Oh, rocking the jaw. And a stomp to the gut.
Oh!
He's got him now. Gets caught by the exploder.
A bit.
That. Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up.
Go to sleep. Will Angle
Trying armbar. Triangle's in. Triangle's in. After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold had...
Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury. Northern Lights!
Opponent hoisted up. Angle slam.
That move alone from Kurt Angle was worthy of a gold medal.
He's looking poised to finish Punk off.
And quick as a flash, picks the leg, immediately transitioning in.
Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times. Boom! Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Got him where he wants him. Up and into a Falcon Arrow.
Look at him stumbling back up. Might have double vision.
Check out the springboard. Clothesline.
Another blow to the body. I think the game plan is pretty clear now. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Oh my, down with authority.
With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's got to be hard.
Looking for the ankle lock. Lock it.
Rolls through, able to escape the ankle lock.
Strong kick.
Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots. Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. Boom!
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
We are witnessing two titans of the times right now.
There is that mythical feeling in the air in the arena.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. This has turned into an all-out Donnybrook now.
Setting it up.
On the shoulders and a slam. Boom! Scattered that one. He's headed up high.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match. Listen to this place.
Well, snap or tap, the ankle lock applied and locked in.
Gonna break his ankle.
And wants to quit, cannot tolerate anymore.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt Angle!
Kurt Angle winning his retirement match by making CM Punk tap out, ending an incredible career on a win.
And at WrestleMania, no less, CM Punk tried his best. He took every shot Angle gave him, but the Olympian is just still too sharp between the ropes. Angle's masterful submissions could not be countered.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have the Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on the Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against the Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and the Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing the Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. And here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside hell in a cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend, you survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for the Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you could prepare for a wrestler. You could prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To the Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the devil's playground with the devil incarnate.
You can hit the Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him. You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with the Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
I'm surprised they even got a 1 count.
Oh! Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became the Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a...
Oh, saves us all from having...
Here we have a pin attempt. Kicks out at just 1.
He's really not making this easy. The Fiend wards him off. Crossbody.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight. Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
Oh. Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
Uh-oh. Punk wasting no motion on him.
A takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
He's still very much in this match, if the quickness of that kick out is any indication.
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle. Oh, no!
And I also see a cut on the face of Punk. Good reflexes from him there.
Time to go for a... Scouted that and sent him flying.
The Fiend laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
The Fiend stops his opponents dead in their tracks.
That might be all Bray needs. The Fiend just keeps going like a horror movie monster. And CM Punk is looking like a WrestleMania victim.
I don't know what to say, guys. Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Oh, my God, what a crossbody.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body. Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Claw to the face.
Be careful not to get disqualified.
Here we go. Not the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain. Another unprotected shot straight to his head.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Ooh, right into the thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Launched right out of the ring. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Oh, man.
Driven through the cell wall with a spear. He was turned into a battering ram, and the cell wall stood no chance.
The Fiend with an overwhelming attack.
And Punk needs to reassess his strategy. Uppercut right on target.
What the? Hold on. What's he thinking about?
I don't want to know, Corey. Whatever it is, it has to do with climbing the cell.
This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless. Climbing the cell, and he makes a bad situation even more dangerous.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Fiend gets cut off. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
Bam! Suplex canceled that move. Steel meeting flesh. This is absolute carnage. Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
Fez press, raining down right hands. Hoisted up. Big power slam. And I need to remind you, the roof of this cell was not built to withstand this. This will end badly.
Driven down. Ooh! The longer this goes on, the more dangerous this becomes.
Yeah, the roof of the cell can only take so much chaos.
All the way to the floor. Hard to recover from that.
Using that table to demolish his opponent.
clearly got something on his mind as he ascends up the cell wall.
As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying, I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes. And now he's standing atop the cell, over 20 feet off the ground.
I don't know what possesses a man to make that climb.
Counted into an Alabama slam.
Oh, what a response.
Hoisted up. Incredible power slam.
What a sight this is. Superstars locked in combat up on top of the cell.
He's been taken hold of.
What a power slam.
Delivers an axe handle. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
The Fiend's...
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
Punk's got a problem here.
Uh-oh, Wyatt, full head of speed.
Oh, a soul-crushing splash.
This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell.
Hold on here. Punk getting put into a submission. Submission locked in tight. He's got to find a way out of this. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. And a kick.
Hoisted up. Oh! Those going right into the pin attempt. He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing? Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
CM Punk looking to shut, arm tucked up but lifted, skyward
into an Alabama slam.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. The carnage we've witnessed here at WrestleMania is going down in the history books. The Fiend and Punk have been unloaded. CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
What? You've got to be kidding me.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Driving the elbow.
Lands the elbow.
Oh.
Listen to this place.
Just tearing into all that flesh. Turning into a human.
Under the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Absolutely crushing offense from the Fiend.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
What a truly merciless act by the Fiend, looking to absolutely annihilate his victim.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
And he gets discarded out of the ring. Returning to the ring now.
What's CM Punk thinking?
Stopped cold with a clothesline.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat. Night-night.
Going one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Beautiful senton.
This just might be the greatest match we've seen in a while.
I don't think anyone can argue that. Buster. Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch.
The Fiend pulls in to soak up the adulation.
He's going up. Senton! Momentum is running away from Punk.
Fiend is absolutely unloading here.
Claw to the face. Ripping at the eyes. And a swinging gut buster. Nasty. Lands. No, not the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Punk avoids the attack.
Clothesline. Just a debilitating chain of maneuvers from the Fiend.
Punk's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here. Propping him up in the corner. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Sister Abigail.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Has to submit. Valiant effort, but couldn't hold on any longer.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
We may be witnessing the end of days here. The Fiend's power is only growing now that he's added CM Punk to his list of victims.
Remember this moment, gentlemen. I think we just witnessed a landmark moment for the entire WWE.
I feel bad for Punk coming up short, but what on earth does this mean for the rest of us?